What's my biggest tip for losing 80 pounds? I'll tell you. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, I am Lydia. You're watching Ketosis Focus. If this is the first time that you've stumbled upon my channel, welcome. I have been on a keto weight loss journey for the past 14 months, almost 15 months, and I have lost a little over 80 pounds. I am a work in progress, and I still have 20 more pounds to go to hit 100 total, which is amazing. And then I want to lose another 15 on top of that. So I'm about 25 pounds away from the goal that I have set for myself. So today's video, we're gonna talk about my biggest secret, my biggest tip to help me lose these 80 pounds and stay on plan. But before we get into that, I gotta let you know that today's video is a collaboration video with our friends over at the Small YouTubers Weight Loss Loop. I always get the name wrong. But we are a group of YouTubers who are on a weight loss journey, and we do challenges every week on certain topics. And today's challenge is, what is your top secret to losing weight? So I encourage you to click in the description box below. You'll see some links to the people who are participating in this challenge. You'll find out what their top secrets are for weight loss. So if you haven't subscribed to them already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Leave them a comment. I'm sure they'd love to hear from you as well. If you are a small YouTuber on your own weight loss journey, we'd love to have you. There is a link in the description box below that'll explain it, and we will have you in our next challenge. So come on over. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button now. Go ahead, go do it. Do it, I'll wait. You did it? Good, okay. So make sure to hit that notification bell too. Awesome, good. So you're subscribed, you got the notification bell going. Now all you gotta do is leave me a comment. Let me know, are you on your own journey? Are you getting inspired? Tell me, I'd love to hear about it. All right, so what is my biggest tip? Well, I never thought I'd be sitting here giving you any tips on weight loss. Believe me, I've spent many years overweight, many years struggling with my weight and wanting to lose weight. And I've tried keto so many times. I had started and then I lost 30 pounds and did great. And then I would have a cheat weekend or a cheat day. And the next thing you know, it's 6 months later and I've gained it all back. So I have done that a couple of times. And so when I have decided to start keto again, I made the mental click of this time's gonna be different, because this time I'm not gonna cheat, because I saw the slippery slope that I went down when I cheated. So I don't allow myself carb up days on the regular, or like, hey, I'm keto Monday through Friday, but on the weekend I'm just gonna live it up and have pizza and pasta. I don't do that, because I know myself and I know that I will just fly off the rails. But I also realized in this journey, doing it this time and sticking to it, the biggest difference that I made between then and now was eliminating hidden sugars. Now, when you're doing keto, you already know you need to cut out the sugar, right? I can't have sodas, I can't have pasta, I can't have bread, I can't have cookies and cake and all of that good stuff. But what you don't realize is that there are so many things that have hidden sugars in them, so many things that you wouldn't expect to have sugar in them, like bacon and cold cuts and certain things like that. So what I did differently this time around is I started reading labels on everything. It would take me forever to go grocery shopping, because I would be standing there in the aisles, flipping everything over, going, okay, what's in it? Because if it says anything like sucralose or corn syrup or sugar cane, anything that might hint at sugar being added into it, I put it back. So I realized by eliminating those sugars, the cravings started to go away. Now, in the beginning, when I first started keto this time around, again, I didn't know this. I'd done it a couple of times, so I just did what I always did. I was like, maybe this time I just need stronger willpower. And I have a friend of mine, Brian, who I mention from time to time, and he's my unofficial keto coach where he has been supporting me and giving me advice and pushing me through the hard times and things like that. And so when I started and I was chatting with him, he asked what I was eating that day. And I said, oh, you'll be so proud. I had leftover ribs from yesterday. So I had these big, I don't remember if they were beef or pork ribs, and I had a side of veggies or something, and I had A1 and I poured it all over it. It was amazing. It was great. And he's like, you put A1 on your ribs? I was like, yeah. I mean, it said it only had like 2 carbs in it and I can have 20 a day. So this is good, right? And he told me, hold on a second. Did you look at the ingredients of A1? I was like, no, I looked at the carbs, because isn't that what I'm supposed to do? Look at the carbs, keep them under 20. He's like, you need to look at the ingredients. If you have anything that's sugar in there, you don't want it. So I was like, wait a minute. So I got my A1 bottle and I looked at it and I went through the ingredients and I was like, there's corn syrup in this? Like, wait a minute, what? And I was intaking sugar. And this is the analogy that I've come to realize when it comes to keto is you have to treat sugar as a drug, because it's a sugar addiction, just like you would be addicted to a drug. So if sugar is like crack, how would you allow yourself a little bit of crack if you're trying to get over crack, right? If you're addicted to crack and you're trying to beat it, you can't justify by saying, I can have a little bit of crack throughout my day. A little bit's not gonna hurt. As long as I have under 20 grams of crack a day, I should be good, right? It doesn't work that way. So when I realized that my sugar was my crack, that I was like, you're right. How can I kick the habit of sugar if there's sugar in everything? It was so stressful, and it was a hard lesson to learn that first week when I started back up again, because then I realized, well, then I can't eat anything. Like all the stuff I love, the barbecue sauces and the, condiments and all that stuff, my favorite mayonnaise, like certain things, when you look at the label, they all have hidden sugars. So I realized, well, what if I just eliminate all these? If I just start eating cleaner and simpler and eliminating these sugars, what would happen? Well, then now 14 months later, I've realized what happened. I don't have cravings anymore. Like I don't crave sugar the way I used to before. Even when I was on keto, when I would want a cheat day and when I would want to fly off the rails, that doesn't happen anymore. Like now I don't want a cheat day. Now, even if I can get a keto bun, I don't want the bun. I don't know if you saw that video, but I'll link it up here where we go and eat and order keto buns at a restaurant, and I just wasn't feeling it. I've realized that the cravings will start to go away. So if you are on your own journey, and even if you're on a keto weight loss journey, I encourage you to read those labels. They were a game changer for me. Seriously. That's been the biggest trick, because I have a lot of friends that come to me and say, I've tried keto before, but I couldn't stick with it. I missed pizza, I missed this, I missed that. How did you stick with it? How have you been successful? Because I've done it and I can't do it. I can't stick to it. And I'm telling you, and I tell them each time, it is the hidden sugars that changed it all. So reading labels and keeping everything as clean as possible, that's been the biggest difference for me, and how I've seen 80 pounds melt off my body this past year and 2 months. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't left me a comment, I'd love to hear from you. Do you have any struggles that you're dealing with your weight loss journey? Or do you have any tips that you found successful in your journey? Leave them in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.